What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to No AC. My name's Bobby. Today we are up at the Kansas City Auto Museum. This video will actually span across 2 days. The first day we're going to be watching them pull out all the Mercedes, and tomorrow morning we're going to watch all of the Packards get pulled in. So going back to American made. I'm very excited. Before we jump into it, please make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. All right, so we're in the exhibit room. We have the garages all opened up. Over here in order, we have an 88 560 SL. We have an 83 380 SL. And we have a 1976 450 SL Roadster. This is a 1961 300D Adenauer. I just learned Adenauer, that's named after the first post-war West German chancellor. He had to drive the top Mercedes because he wanted to show his people what was possible after the war. Beautiful 1966 250 SE. And sitting next to it, a 1952 170 SB. Lastly, over here in the corner, we have a 1957 220S. So as mentioned, this is a 1952, but after the war, Mercedes didn't have a ton of tools at their disposal. So in order to produce cars, they kind of had to stick with what they could do. And so this is really designed after the 30s. You actually see you have these trafficators on the side as your turn signals, or otherwise known as semaphores to the rest of the world. You can tell the technology is very old on this car. This was actually the owner's first car ever. He bought it in 1972. The only thing he did, he bought an AM radio from Radio Shack. Outside of that, he kept it how it is. Hey, check this out. This Mercedes emblem is actually the radiator cap.
That's the aerodynamic cap.
So we got the whole exhibit room emptied out except the 61 Adenauer. That owner's going to be here later today, but let's go ahead and take you to see some Packards. All right, the first Packard showed up.
Here you go. If you'd like to open the back up, it's okay.
This is a 1949 Station Sedan. Now, Packard did things in series versus model years. According to the serial number, this was built as part of the 22 series. However, they were not selling very well, and so it was rebadged and sold as part of the 23 series in late 1949. So it is technically a 49 model year, even though it was built in 48. It's powered by a flathead straight 8. Now, unlike a traditional Woody, the structure of this is still metal. So between the Canadian birchwood on the doors, that's actually wood stained metal, and the ideology was helping it age better with time.
The rod first, I think it pulls towards you, up or something, or yeah.
I see it.
And then you gotta release that. Okay, and then somebody, I need help, it weighs 80 pounds.
I got you.
80 pounds, 1 sec.
Here we have a 1953 Packard Carabine. Now this is also powered by another flathead straight 8. This was born in Detroit, Michigan with a base price of $5,210, and as you can see here, the production quantity was only 750.
That's out of the buck. This thing is heavy.
Oh, sorry, the pruning. What else do you get?
Yep.
Here we have a 1925 326 Roundabout. Now, if you know what series this was from Packard, throw it down in the comments.
How's that?
A little more.
No, I think we turned it around. No, you're right. Okay.
Okay, so we got the 1925 in place. Then we're gonna take you to see the last one. Rumor on the street, this last one, people are dying to see. Pun intended, it's a hearse. And specifically, it's a Packard-Henney 120 funeral coach. This was produced in 1940 as part of the 18th series. So I hope you enjoyed getting to see a behind the scenes look at an exhibit changeover here at the Kansas City Auto Museum. If you're in the area, come pay them a visit. The Packards will be here until the end of October. Make sure you're also subscribed to the channel. No AC, baby.